Hi, I'm Barry from OZW005 Realty, and I'm going to tell you something you're probably not expecting to hear. It's called the truth. And yes, I am a real estate agent, and I realise the truth is probably the last thing you expect to hear from me. But that's my point. The fundamental truth about real estate is it's about the number of houses sold, not the amount your house sells for. For example, let's say your property sells for $800,000. At 2% commission, your agent makes $16,000. Going the extra mile and getting an extra $30,000, and that's after-tax money in your account, only gives the agent an extra $600, and that's before they pay tax. So most agents will just accept a lower price, take the 16 grand, and move on to the next sale. And a recent Morgan Gallup poll said that 90% of home sellers were not satisfied at the end of the process. So it's reasonable to assume that the agents selling the most properties are the ones creating this problem. So with real estate being a volume game, some agents will tell you just about anything to get your business. I call them the 7 dirty tricks of the trade. I'm now going to tell you those tricks. 1. The price they tell you is not the same price they tell the buyers. Remember, the agent needs your business, and many will promise a high price to make sure they get it. Then they'll tell the buyers a lower price to get people coming through your door. Usually, they'll come to you a couple of weeks later and say something like, "The market is saying it's not worth what we were hoping for." In fact, this is not true market feedback. It's what the agent told the market to say. The OZW005 is to tell you the same price we tell the buyers. It's complete transparency. Dirty trick number 2. The agent may suggest a no price or bait price marketing strategy. They'll say something like, "Why limit the price? You might get even more for it," is a line often used. The real reason is, if there is no published price, the agent is in control of all price conversations, and they can tell buyers a lower price. And if the seller catches the agent out, the agent will often say, "This is how we do it all the time. It's to get the buyers in." Or, "We aren't even getting much interest at this level." But research suggests you will lose 25% of your buyers if no price is published on your ads. And these are often the best and fairest buyers as well. The OZW005 is to stand by the price we tell you and openly advertise the price you want to buyers. Dirty trick number 3. A comprehensive or expensive advertising campaign does more for the agent's brand than it does for you. And it also means you're spending money up front, so you feel more committed to go with the sales process and more inclined to accept a lower offer later. Or better still for the agent, you owe them money, and that makes it harder for you to change agents. The OZW005 is to take you through the merits of all advertising strategies and choose the one with the best possible net return for you. Dirty trick number 4. It's not so much dirty as it is lazy, giving away all the information, including the street address, floor plans and inspection times. It means the agent just has to turn up on the open day and hope there's an interested buyer there. Some buyers actually decide they don't like a property without actually seeing it, and the agent will never know. The OZW005 is to do a lot more work before inspections take place. All interested buyers must contact us for specific property details, and we then get in touch with each and every one of them. So when they arrive at the inspection, we know who they are, what they're looking for, and how much they have to spend. They are more qualified, and this personal approach helps create goodwill for any subsequent negotiations. Dirty trick number 5. There are 2 main reasons why agents like public open houses. The first, it's more convenient for the agent. It allows them to have more properties on their books at the same time. We call it the open it up and hope approach. They don't know who's coming. Sure, there's plenty of people looking at your place, but most of them aren't genuine. Public open houses creates an illusion that there's lots of buyers. So when they ask you to accept a lower offer later, you're more inclined to believe that maybe that is what the market's really saying it's worth. The second reason, and this is the big one, the agent gets the name and phone number of everyone who walks through the door. That's the first thing they teach you at real estate school. You find your sellers at public open houses. What the agents are really doing is building a database of potential sellers for themselves and using your property to do so. The OZW005 is to create real buyer competition by restricting inspections to those who are genuinely interested at the usual open times. The buyers are pre-qualified and we're able to spend more time with them one-on-one at your property, giving you a better chance of getting the price you want. Dirty trick number 6, quoting a low price to buyers and letting the emotion drive the price up. In reality, this just creates a group of buyers with low budgets who think they're going to get a bargain. In many cases, the sellers are not aware of the low prices agents are quoting buyers. The Oz way is to advise based on actual facts. Ultimately, the advertised price is instructed by the seller. Dirty trick number 7. This one is the dirtiest trick of all, and it's actually illegal, but some agents will put forward fake offers to see what price the seller is willing to accept. It's always done verbally and very difficult to prove, and it's amazing how many buyers mysteriously disappear when the offer is asked for in writing or even accepted. The Oz way is to insist all buyers make their offers in writing, which is then relayed to you. Now, at the beginning, I mentioned the truth will actually get you a better price for your property. Well, Oz Combined has achieved, on average, 8.3% more. So on an $800,000 property, that's $66,000 more in your bank account after tax. So many people have turned to us after being disappointed with their first agent, and we have consistently outperformed their expectations using the Oz way. It saves you time and reduces your stress levels. It means you spend less on marketing and you get more money for your property. It's not auction or typical private treaty. It's the Oz way. It's a better way to sell. And that is the truth.